My brother, my sister, and I have been musicians since we were children. We've been playing and very deeply involved in our music. And over the years, many times we've played together. Different ensembles, classical music and Jewish music that we made up as we were going along. Then as adults, when my parents had their 50th wedding anniversary, we decided we wanted to get them a very, very special gift, to give them a very special musical gift. And so we got together and did a professional recording. And after that professional recording, we decided that this is something that we'd like to continue and do even more seriously. And I chose to write the arrangements, classical style arrangements of Jewish music with a klezmer touch to it. And we built from this family, from the kernel of the family, we invited other musicians, other professional, outstanding musicians to play with us so that we could expand and continue with this.
Now, working in an ensemble is working with people, and working with people is sometimes difficult, sometimes challenging. But working with siblings, working with family, how is that, especially in the field of music?
So we found that working with family is a very, very special experience, and especially when the family members are sensitive to each other. And we found that there is we were thinking about the fact that there's a very strong analogy between working in an ensemble, any musical ensemble, and a family situation. And this came from us working together as a family, this discovery. So what we found is that in an ensemble, it's extremely of utmost importance for each musician to be very, very much aware of the others and listening to them. A musician who plays without listening is extremely difficult to live with or to play with, and the musicians in the ensemble have to be listening, and they have to know when to take a back position to accompany quietly, modestly, and when they need to come out and to solo. They need to know when, they have to be listening to the others to know when we're building, and they have to know when to just be quiet.
And so too in the family?
So in the family also, the support, the way the musicians are supporting each other. So this is the way the family members are also, they're listening to each other, support, or they should be in the ideal family, and we educate to this, especially in large families where, but in any family, we educate to the siblings and the parents listening to each other in the family atmosphere, and taking the roles, accepting the roles, even when they were not necessarily looking to be in a specific situation, but when they are in that situation, to play their role as best they can.
Now about the music, classical music is very pre-arranged, everything's written, while Jewish music, klezmer, nigunim, spontaneous, self-expression. Do you feel that your ensemble and your style of music, you're able to also bring some self-expression in the music?
So what we found is in serious music, as well as in the symphony of life, which is a symphony, the world is like one huge symphony where each of us has a specific part to play. So also in the symphonic music or ensemble, serious ensemble music, the musician is given a specific part to play, but it almost never happens that he'll play two notes in exactly the same way. He spends time and effort, intellectually and emotionally, planning exactly how he's going to bring each note to life when he plays, and to give it the most appropriate expression and the most beautiful expression he can. With the self-expression that each of the musicians has, and is so important in our lives also, the self-expression that we have in playing our roles in life, each musician has tremendous responsibility, because when one musician makes a mistake, whether it's a wrong note or whether it's playing not exactly in time or whether even if it's not in tune with the others, there's almost no way to tell when the listener is hearing it who made the mistake. It's not a matter of who made it anymore. It's a responsibility for the entire ensemble. At that moment, the ensemble sounds bad.
And so too in life.
And so too in life. We have tremendous responsibility in playing our parts in the best way we can. There is a neshama klalit of our nation. We're part of one whole. I'd like to demonstrate with 3 notes, which on paper are written exactly the same. These 3 notes are the beginning of the Zemer Kaich Sof. I'd like to demonstrate a few different ways that we could play those three written notes.